All right, so today we have another quick move-in home located here in the Webb Tradition 55 plus gated community. We're going to take you on a full walkthrough tour. This is the Prosperity floor plan with the added sunroom, which is an addition in the back of the property on the inside to give you extra square footage under air. This home has every possible upgrade done to this home, including the spa shower, gourmet kitchen, 8-foot interior doors, has the full rain gutters on the outside. But we're going to take you on a full walkthrough tour of this quick move-in home, priced at $476,820. And Webb, which is the builder, they have some great incentives on this particular home until it sells, starting with the interest rate to 5.375% interest rate if you're financing. If you're paying cash, they will give you $20,000 towards closing costs. So if you're ready to take the tour of this quick move-in home here in Webb at Tradition, the 55 plus gated community, my name is David Rogers. I'm a licensed real estate broker in the area, and if you're looking to move to Port St Lucie, Florida, or the surrounding areas, you're looking to purchase a home, either new construction or a resale home, I encourage you to call me, text me, shoot me an email anytime. It doesn't cost you a penny to hire me as your real estate professional. Make sure you stay to the end of the video. We'll do a recap with about the HOA fees, CDD fees, estimated property taxes, and a little bit about what's going on in new developments and construction, stuff like that happening nearby here in Tradition in Port St Lucie, Florida. Now, let's get started on today's walkthrough tour. All right, so this is the Prosperity floor plan. This home has just under 1,800 square feet of under air living space. The standard floor plan comes with 1,670 square feet. Because they added the sunroom addition in the back of the property, which is right off of the great room, it adds just a little over 100 square feet of under air living space. So the Prosperity floor plan, this home offers 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms with the flex room, 2-car garage, and it does have a covered lanai in the back, and we'll get to that near the end of the video. This home is priced at $476,820. This is lot number 707 or 707. This is a available quick move-in home. Now, including your monthly HOA fees, which is around $545 a month, that's going to cover your outside lawn maintenance, irrigation, light pruning, mulching a couple times a year, high-speed internet, cable TV with HBO. It's either 70 channels or 130 channels that's included in your monthly HOA fees. They have 2 community pools, fitness center, social room, card room, you name it. They have a lot of amenities here in Webb at Tradition. Now, this home is a concrete block construction, which is CBS construction. It's definitely better suited for down here in Florida. This is a natural gas community. So your hot water heater, your clothes dryer, and your cooktop range is natural gas. This right here is the tankless water heater that comes with this home. And this does have a lot of privacy in the backyard, and we'll show you the back. The home does have full rain gutters around the entire home. Now let's take you inside and show you the rest of the home. One of the other upgrades or structural options was the bay windows here in the front. That does add a little more extra square footage under air. The exterior front door is an 8-foot exterior front door. Again, these are all hurricane impact doors and glass. Another thing, it comes with the Ring camera. So this has alarm monitoring in your monthly HOA fees, but the Ring camera does come included. Now let's step inside. So the first thing I want to point out when we walk in, this home has tile flooring throughout. They went with a wood plank tile flooring. This is a wood or brown color. They upgraded to the 5¼ inch baseboard, as you can see here. This has a 2-color paint job. Not sure how well you can see it, but you're going to have like a glossy white baseboard and kind of like a cream color, tan color walls throughout the entire home. Now over to our right, we're gonna have the front bedroom where we saw the bay windows, one of the bathrooms. Another upgrade on this home, all the interior doors are 8 foot high. So again, that is an upgrade as well with this particular home. Get your bathroom here, quartz countertops, nice sink, and then these should be soft close, if I remember correctly. Soft close doors and drawers throughout the entire home. Another nice upgrade on this particular home, they tiled to the ceiling. That's one upgrade they did as well. Now, here's your bedroom over here to our right. Again, one of the structural options the builder did, when you add the bay windows, it bumps it out a little bit, gives you a little bit more square footage under air. That is a structural option this builder opted to do on this quick move-in home. And again, watch enough of my videos, these are hurricane impact glass windows. So you don't have to put hurricane shutters up, anything like that during a storm. Get you another view of the bedroom. Again, 8 foot interior doors. These should be 9'4" ceilings. Yeah, they look like 9'4" ceilings, so nice high ceilings in here. Another thing to point out too, most builders, when it comes to the shelving in the closets, they're always gonna have this metal or wire mesh shelving. That's something I'd recommend you do after closing. Do the, California closets or the built-ins. Get you another view. So this home is already pre-wired to hang a ceiling fan or light, but it is capable of holding a ceiling fan. And we're gonna have a little storage closet right here, right off the bedroom. And then you're gonna have your linen closet. Again, it's what's nice, this goes all the way up. So if you could reach, you could add a lot of stuff in there. Now, going back in the hallway, once we leave from the front door, kitchen and great rooms over that way. We got your laundry room over here. Let's show you that. Again, it already has the upper cabinets. The home does come with the washer dryer. Again, the dryer is going to be a gas clothes dryer. You got your laundry room sink. And I believe these were soft close as well, I believe. Yes, they were. Now, another thing to look at too, this is a pass-through, so you can drop your laundry off from the owner's suite. And we will show you the angle, what it looks like from the other side in a few minutes. Now, let's take a look at the garage. Everybody always asks about that. So this is going to be your 2-car garage. This is considered a standard size 2-car garage. You can get 2 regular cars in here. Nothing depth-wise, yes. And you got a little extra space over there in the corner. Plenty of room in here. You have access to your attic up there as well. It's not a pull-down ladder by no means. It does come with the garage door opener with the remotes. Again, this is all concrete block construction. Garage door is hurricane impact rated. They've definitely made improvements over the years to make these even more robust and stronger, of course. Now, let's head back inside and show you the rest of the home. All right, so behind us is the front door. Sorry, going a little too fast. So you got your front door right there. And let's say that you wanted to do one of the really nice glass inserts. There's plenty of companies here in the area between Stuart, Port St Lucie. They will come out and you can choose your own design. It's about $2,500 roughly for most of the doors. They take the door off and they cut the door and insert the glass, and it will be hurricane rated as well. So it's just something to point out that you can always do that after closing. Now let's kind of go back through here. This is going to be your flex room over here. You could turn this into a bedroom, an office, a game room. I do like that you have to have the double windows here. Lets in a lot of extra natural light. You got your glass study doors. This room does have the tray ceilings, already pre-wired for a ceiling fan. And straight ahead in this door right here is going to be your HVAC system, which is your air condition and heater all in one. What is nice about this builder, this has a return system. So all this right here, this extra stuff, the square silver stuff, I forget what you want to call it, but it's the ductwork. This has a return system. It's a little bit more efficient, which is nice. Now, you got your kitchen over here, nice size island, room to put a couple bar stools right there. Now, like I said before, this home, they upgraded to the gourmet kitchen, the 42-inch upper cabinets, crown molding up top. So when you do the gourmet kitchen package, if you're not familiar with this community, gourmet kitchen package comes with the wall oven and the microwave there. Then you get your 36-inch cooktop range, which again, that's gas, natural gas. Then your hood vent. And I'll show you one other thing in just a second. This one has some extra cabinet space and storage on the outside of the island. Try to get you another view right there. So this home does come fully with all the appliances. At the end of the day, please keep in mind, everybody, these are going to be builder grade Whirlpool appliances. They're good appliances. I've had a lot of clients that replace these after they move in. Totally understand. Again, you got your upper cabinets there, 42-inch upper cabinets here, there, and there. You got your dishwasher over here, one big bowl sink. Do have a window looking at the wall behind the neighbors next door to you. I was checking to see if it had any undermount lighting. It does not, but it's pretty easy to add that after the fact. Again, you got your 36-inch cooktop range right here. I don't know if the gas is on. No, it's not on yet. And one other feature they did on this, which is important, this hood vent does vent outside. That's also an option or upgrade with a lot of these homes. Another view from the island right here. Now, straight ahead is going to be the sunroom. That's one of the other additions they did on this particular home. That adds a little over 100 extra square feet of under air living space. Do like they got some extra transom windows right here. Lots of natural light coming in from this sunroom. That's why they call it the sunroom. Then you got your covered lanai over there. It's still a really good size. It's already screened in. And we'll take you out back in a few minutes once we wrap up the inside part of the tour. Get you another view. And again, it's already pre-wired to hang a fan or ceiling fan or just lights. Get you a view of the great room straight ahead where your TV most likely is going to go. And again, this is, I believe, yeah, the Prosperity is the smallest model, but this one is really spacious by all means. Over here is your pantry. They always provide you with extra paint that they used on the inside of the property when they built this. And this is a good sized pantry. This is one of the larger pantries compared to a lot of the other models here in the community. Now let's take a look at the owner's bedroom. So here's your owner's bedroom. Does have tray ceilings. Probably want to add more lighting in here. Maybe have them add some LED lights, not the builder. They won't do it at this point, but it's easy enough to have an electrician come in, add extra LED lights there. Right now there's plenty of light coming in because it's the afternoon sun coming in right now. And we are facing, I'm going to say west-northwest. So again, we're facing west-northwest. A lot of space between you and your neighbors way over there. That's going to be like a preserve view, not preserve, but just a grassy area, perfect for the grandchildren when they're visiting to run around. But this does have a nice lot. So again, this is a quick move-in home. Other than a couple minor touch-up, if you can see the blue tape, they just have some minor touch-up to do on this home. This is also part of the parade of home tours that Del Webb is offering from August 16th to August 26th. They're offering the 5.375% interest rate buy down. There are certain restrictions that apply in order to get that rate. And then if you're financing, you must use Pulte Mortgage, which is the lender for the builder. Or if you're paying cash, they will give you, I believe it was $20,000 towards closing costs or flex cash, sorry. So in the owner's bathroom, you got his and her sinks. Looks like a nickel finish. And again, these will be the soft close doors and drawers. And this is Aristocraft. A lot of builders use this product or the cabinets. And one of the other big upgrades they did here is the spa shower. And they tiled all the way to the ceiling. You can come over here and sit down. Turn the water on here so that way you don't have to run from the cold water when it first comes on. Little glass window right here. The view that way. And then you got your closet over here. It's a decent sized closet. It's not the biggest, it's not the smallest. But it is a decent size. And actually, you have this little space here, probably like 6 inches, 8 inches. All right, and then let's check out the toilet or head as we like to call it. Got your toilet or water room, and then you got your linen closet right there. And here's the pass-through to your laundry room. So if you don't feel like walking around, you just throw your clothes right through here, and you are all set. Get another view of the spa shower. His and her sinks. And again, tile throughout. So it is this wood plank tile all the way throughout. Another view of the owner's bedroom. And this is, I believe, the best price home available from the builder right now. And this home does have all the options possible that you can do, except for one small option. This home is ready to move in. We can close in 3 weeks. If you're looking to close on something by mid-September, late September, this home might be available. Just make sure you give me a call. Another view here, and we'll go out back real quick. This is a view from the corner of the great room looking at the kitchen area. And your dining room would be right over there. Now, let's head outside and take a look out back. Again, this is already screened in. All right, figure out how to get out of here. So again, in your monthly HOA fees, around $545 a month, that covers your outside lawn maintenance, which is lawn cutting, irrigation. They do light pruning. They usually mulch about twice a year. And I'm going to show you your property line here. So over here, you got your pink stake. That's the one edge of your property line. Get a different view from over here. I just don't want to step in any mud. There's the side of your house right there. And this is a pretty deep lot, by the way, everybody. Kind of give you a view. If you go all the way down there, you can see somebody already installed the fence. These are pretty deep lots right here. So if you're looking for a little bit deeper lot, tons of room if you want to add a pool after the fact. But again, this is a nice size lot. So again, this home has a shingle roof, full rain gutters around the entire home. This home is ready to go. Now let's head inside and we'll do a recap of all the fees, the amenities, everything you need to know if you're considering moving here to the Del Webb Tradition 55 plus gated community. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed the tour of this available quick move-in home. Again, this is the Prosperity floor plan. This is lot 707 in the Del Webb Tradition 55 plus gated community. This home offers 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms with the flex room. They added the sunroom, which is an upgrade from the builder. This home has the gourmet kitchen package, which includes the wall oven, the microwave, the wall microwave, or the pieces over there we showed you a few minutes ago, the 36-inch range cooktop, which runs on natural gas. Again, this is a natural gas community. Your water heater, your clothes dryer is all natural gas, and you have your cooktop range, which is natural gas. You got the upgraded kitchen cabinets, a 42-inch upper cabinets, a crown molding, tile floors throughout. This looks like a wood, but it's wood plank tile flooring. They upgraded to the 8-foot interior doors throughout the entire home. And then they did the spa shower, which is the bigger shower in the owner's bedroom or owner's bathroom. So again, there's a lot of upgrades on this particular home here. So now let's go over again. HOA fees, monthly HOA fees, about $545 a month. That covers your high-speed internet, cable TV with HBO, 70 channels, alarm monitoring, covers your lawn maintenance, which is your lawn cutting, your irrigation, light pruning, light mulching. Then for amenities, you have 2 clubhouses, you have 2 community pools, you have a fitness center, you have a billiards room in one of the clubhouses, you have a demonstration kitchen for doing events, teaching people how to cook and make different dishes. You got card rooms, you got the club room, you got the social room, you have outdoor barbecue grills by one of the pools. Both pools are heated, by the way. Again, both pools are heated. One pool is more for lounging and relaxing. The new pool where the new clubhouse is built and finished last year, or basically first this year, late last year, that is a lap pool. So you can swim your laps there. There's tons of amenities here. You have pickleball courts. Again, you have the fitness center here in the community. You have a chipping and putting green with sand traps. So if you want to practice your sand game, it's a decent size and it's really nice here. Walking trails around the community. You're about 7 to 10 minutes from downtown Tradition or the heart of Tradition. There's plenty of shopping in the area right now with more stuff being added. We'll get to that in just a minute, but let's talk about taxes and CDD fees because that's important for everybody looking to move here. Property taxes, I always tell people property taxes in Port St Lucie, but foremost St Lucie County, taxes are high here, but the price of homes are much lower compared to other areas of South Florida. So if you buy a home for $500,000, you figure around $10,000, $10,500 roughly per year for property taxes. That's just a good rough number. Now, if you are disabled, portion disabled, or 100% disabled veteran, something like that, your taxes will be probably closer to $1,000 a year, $1,200 a year. If you have questions, you should know about this. If you have a disability, you can definitely reduce your property taxes a lot. Another thing to point out here, most communities within Tradition here in Port St Lucie all have what's called as a CDD fee, or Community Development District fee. Del Webb has one of the lowest, if not the lowest CDD fees. They're around $900 per year. That gets added to your non-valorum property taxes. If you have any questions, just reach out to me. All my contact information is throughout the entire video and down in the description below. Insurance, homeowners insurance. The beautiful thing about buying new construction, the insurance is super cheap. On a home like this, you're probably talking $1,500 a year, $1,600 a year, give or take. We're not in a flood zone, so you don't got to get flood insurance. But property insurance or homeowners insurance is super cheap because it is brand new construction. It's up to all of Florida wind codes, hurricane codes. You got the impact windows. You got the hurricane-proof doors and garage doors. Also with Pulte Homes here, which is the Del Webb community, these homes are very energy efficient. They go above and beyond when they're building these homes. They also have a third-party inspection company that actually inspects the homes for energy efficiency. These are very well-built homes. And again, no home is perfect. When you buy a new home from any builder, even though they have warranties, you're always going to find little defects in a home. So let's say when you're doing your walkthrough on a home, you will find you'll need some paint and touch up. That's part of the blue tape walkthrough. Occasionally we find little marks on the cabinet doors. If they can't fix it, they have to order and place the doors for you. They are very good at that, by the way. So just remember, no builder is perfect unless it just doesn't happen. There's always little stuff wrong. Now let's talk about what's happening in the area, some of the new stuff that's going on, new developments, new construction. A new Publix just opened up over next to Riverland, the big Riverland master plan community. There's some new restaurants in there. There's been some boutique shops. That's one of the new grocery stores that opened up. Literally, it's 4 minutes away from Del Webb, so you don't have to go to the main one in the downtown part of Tradition. There's a new Aldi's that opened up. I don't know if you've seen any pictures of the new heart sculpture that's right on the corner of Village Parkway, just a few minutes up the road. There's some new restaurants in there. There's a new breakfast place called Sarah's Kitchen, which I've been there down in Palm Beach Gardens. Really good breakfast place. You got this Italian chop house that opened up, and there's an ice cream place. There's the Aldi's. There's some new storefronts that open up there. Stuff is still going in. Down the road from here, there's another home improvement store opening up. I believe it's going to be a Lowe's, new gas station, new coffee place, I think, in Dunkin' Donuts, for drive-through coffee, stuff like that. But there's a lot of stuff happening within just a few minutes of Del Webb. And then right across the street, basically, just a few minutes away, there's a new firehouse opening up, or a fire station, just minutes from Del Webb. There's also a 2 million square foot Costco distribution center, which is going to be their distribution where they're going to ship everything to all the nearby Costcos. That's opening up just a few minutes down the road on the other side of Village Parkway. There's more construction happening, and there's a new community. And I know I'm rambling on. If you guys watch my videos, you know I do this. I ramble on. I cover a lot of stuff in all my walkthrough videos. But there's a new community being built by Akel, A-K-E-L Builders. It's called Sundance. My understanding, it's only going to be a 55-plus community. It's going to be a luxury community. I think they're going to compete with Riverland at the end of the day, I believe. It's not going to be as big as Riverland, but it's going to be an upscale luxury 55-plus community. It hasn't opened yet. They're still building the models, trying to get other stuff done there. I'm assuming by the end of the year, maybe we can start showing model home tours there. Home tours, I don't know yet. But that's right off of Becker Road, probably 12 minutes away, 15 minutes away to the west of us. What else can we talk about here? In Del Webb, this is a golf cart friendly community. They do have 2 dog parks here. Again, lots of walk-in areas, walking paths around the lake. Pickleball courts we talked about, the fitness center, the 2 clubhouses. There's lots of events. Like a lot of people that move here end up being more active because there's so much going on. They do vacation, like people get together and do vacation together. They do charter fishing together. They do golf outings. Pretty much anything you want to do, I'm sure somebody already has it set up for different events here in the community. What else can we talk about? Again, let's go over the incentives one more time. So this home is what's called as a quick move-in. And on this quick move-in home, this Prosperity, it's lot 707. It's priced at $476,820. I believe it's the lowest priced quick move-in home here in Del Webb. If you're financing and you go through Pulte Mortgage, which I would highly recommend you do that, they are buying down the interest rate to 5.375%. Certain restrictions do apply. I don't think this counts for investment properties. I think it has to be a second home or a primary residence. Call me, I'll find out. Or if you're paying cash, they will give you up to $20,000 or $20,000 in flex cash. You can use it to buy down your closing costs. You might be able to use it to pay down the price of the home, I believe. Another thing to consider too when you buy in a new community like this is an HOA. It is gated. It has 3 gates. 2 main gates in the front of the community and 1 gate in the back of the community on the south side, which is only going to be for residents only. Now, capital contribution fees. So a lot of times you buy a home in a community like this, you're going to pay what's called a capital contribution fee every buyer that buys in. So just keep in mind, any community around here, they have capital contribution fees. They vary from one community to the next. Generally, it's a little bit lower when you buy from the builder, but when you go to resell it, the next buyer has to pay equivalent to almost 1% of the purchase price. So if you bought a home for 500 grand as a resale, which that's something I want to talk about, if you buy as a resale home in here, if you bought a $500,000 home, you're going to pay a one-time capital contribution fee close to $5,000 for just one-time fee. Let's say that you are looking at homes for sale in Del Webb or anywhere in Port St Lucie. You have all the other 55 plus communities. You got Esplanade at Tradition, which is a Taylor Morrison product. You have Lake Park at Tradition, which is a GHO. Then you have Riverland, which is GL Homes. That is a crazy adult, it's like adult Disney World there. There's different builders in the area. I can help you and assist you with new construction and resale homes in any of these communities. Even if you're looking in Palm Beach County and parts of Fort Pierce, probably up to Vero Beach, but I try to stick to Fort Pierce, Port St Lucie, down in Palm Beach County. I know we just missed something here, but I think I covered a lot in today's walkthrough tour. Again, you watch enough of my videos, you know I ramble on. But anyways, if you like today's video, give it a thumbs up, smash that like button, leave comments how I can improve my videos or make them better, or if there's something that you really love, just leave comments. It helps the algorithm get my videos higher up in search results on YouTube. And if you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel. And again, don't hesitate to call me. If you're looking to move here between today, 6 months from now, 3 months from now, even a year from now, don't be ashamed. Give me a call. If you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer anything I can for you. And just remember, before you plan a trip down to Port St Lucie, Florida to explore all these builders and communities, make sure you schedule with me first. We have to be present on the initial visit with any builder. If you want to work with us, it doesn't cost you anything. Builders and sellers pay our commissions. Just keep that in mind. One last thing again, when you're buying new construction, keep in mind, you still have to put up all the window treatments. You got to put the fans up, the additional lights up. Just keep that in mind when you're buying a home. There are other expenses. A lot of people forget about that. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed today's walkthrough tour. Again, if you have any questions, reach out to me. My name is David Rogers. I'm a licensed real estate broker, owner of my own company. Give me a call, text me, shoot me an email anytime. Love the opportunity to help you find the perfect home here in Port St Lucie, Florida and the surrounding areas. And we'll see you on the next video coming out real soon.